Hey guys, welcome to the weekly street pulse. Now I know we tried doing daily, but I think daily would be a bit of an overkill. But whenever I get the time, I will do daily street pulse. But now we're going to do a extended weekly street pulse. So let's quickly get into it. Now, what have we observed in the last 1 week in the market? If we quickly look at Nifty 50 in the last 1 week, we saw that a very good rally had come in. But you would have noticed this that the rally came in last 1 week, but your portfolio stocks did not go up that much as compared to the rally. And that is because the banking sector, which was down and out, and the IT sector, which was also down and out, were the actual two industries that actually came up. And that is why both of these sectors push the Nifty up quite aggressively, right? So both private and public banks are expanding higher and higher. In fact, PSUBs are also currently close to an all-time high, which is again very important, right? Now Nifty 50 continues to go up, capturing 25,700 levels. Micron Technology gave a breakout after a good consolidation with a gap up, and seems like gold has hit the top. Now, if you actually look at gold, you will see that gold, this blue line is basically the 10-day moving average, and you will see that gold has basically overextended from that point as well. So this puts us into very scary territory, right? Now, as I said, if you see that it has gone a little bit too much and now it is making a small correction, but again, no idea, man, because gold is just going through a very weird phase that none of us have seen. But today it is overextended because usually mean reversion will kick in and gold will have to slowly come back down and take some support from the 10-day moving average. But with Diwali coming in again, I have no clue what's going to happen with gold. Coming to silver, which was the talk of the town a few days ago, silver also has a very similar price action as gold. As you can see, this very similar on silver and gold. Both are on that same rally. Again, this seems to be a slightly bit overextended silver as well. So we can expect a small pullback coming back down to the mean. Number 3 is crude oil. As you can see, the crude oil is getting weaker and weaker, which is good for us because the longer the crude oil is lower, the better it is for us. And it is below the 200-day moving average, and there is supreme weakness with crude oil right now. Coming to global macro and currency, if you look at USD INR was in a bullish uptrend until it fell from 89 to 81. Looks like the central bank has intervened a little bit, and we can see it consolidate for a bit before it actually starts moving back up. Now, I know before, when we did this entire weekly pulse or daily pulse, the PPT was not looking very good. So within the last 3-4 days, we have given it to a professional to design it for us. So we've got it done in a very nice way, and this would be shared with the people who are in the YouTube community members group. Now, looking at the Bitcoin has also broken the 200-day moving average. This we saw a very sharp sell-off happening. A lot of people in the crypto market last week got liquidated. A lot of people committed suicide as well, which was not a good sign. A lot of people became very poor in the crypto market because a lot of people were playing on leverage. They were playing futures and options, cross leverage, 20x leverage, 50x leverage. It was just unbelievable. But as you know, Bitcoin will eventually recover. So, but now it has gone below 200-day moving average. So we will have to see what happens next. Now, coming to the top gainers and losers in the index today, we see again that Nifty has done well. They crossed 25,700. But see the weird part here. Nifty has done well. Nifty 500 is flattish, 0.15. But if you look at the Nifty small cap, it is down. Nifty mid cap is even further down. Nifty micro cap is minus 0.5. So how is this possible that Nifty is up, Nifty 500 is barely up, and all the other indexes are down? This is because the Nifty 50 stocks are doing a revival journey and money is slowly now moving into large cap companies. Because if you remember earlier, mid and small were running, but large wasn't running. If you look at the sectors that did well, today we saw FMCG sector leading the race. Yesterday we saw banking sector. Before that we saw IT sector. But today FMCG sector started doing really well. Healthcare was close second. Consumer durables was third. Auto and pharma also did quite well today, right? The worst performing sectors today was IT and media because IT and media had gone up in the last few days as well. Now, coming to global cues, we are seeing Nasdaq at a pretty okay stage. Nothing very major on the global front here. But German markets opened minus 2%. That is not good. And as I said, gold and silver are pretty much on the same zone right now. Asian markets, Hong Kong is having a problem mainly because of the whole tariff situation right now. So they're going at a minus 2.5% down almost, right? Which is not a good sign. I mean, not good for them, good for me, good for us, right? Okay, coming to the buzzing stock of the day. So TVS Holding today has given a beautiful clean breakout because the scooter data came out recently and TVS is doing well over there. Ola was actually in the last position and Ather Bikes actually did a good job over there. So again, the buzzing stock today was TVS Holdings, did a very clean breakout, as you can see, built up the momentum and took a nice breakout of the day. Stocks that we are looking at that is getting strength or gaining strength, and this is happening not just with this company but with other company. So this company is CDSL, and we're looking at the entire capital market index, right? There is an ETF called capital market ETF that also looks very interesting right now, right? Because all these capital market companies are doing well because they're seeing the momentum come back in the market. So CDSL has broken out from a long base and is now consolidating, which is well near the breakout point. So it is basically trying to do a retest, and then if it continues to move in the upward direction, then it will be a good point at that point. Coming to another company that recently did a strong breakout, that was Ixigo, did a very strong breakout, but now it is trying to do a retest at the breakout point. It will pause for a bit because it is again very far away from the moving average, so a mean reversion will kick in here as well, right? Companies that are losing momentum, we have a company called Sempro that has given a nice breakout, Sem India projects basically, but they're losing momentum. It can be considered as a fake breakout. As you can see here on this date, it tried to do a breakout and then immediately went into a bad momentum zone, right? Nifty 50 we already spoke about, very close to breaking this zone as well, and if that happens, bulls are going to take supreme charge, and it might be not far away that we even break the all-time high and go away, right? Diwali was my target, but let's see if that happens. We're almost there, so I don't think we will break all-time high right now, but let's see. But small cap index not going anywhere, mid cap index not going anywhere. This is what I said. The Nifty Capital Market Index, as you can see, is very close to a breakout again. It is building a nice rounding base, and the base is also doing very well. And this is a weekly close that you're looking at. So some momentum is being built here in the capital market space. If we look at the weekly heat map, what made Nifty 50 go up? And as you can clearly see in the weekly heat map, the banks have led the charge, right? HDFC Bank 2%, ICICI Bank almost 5%, SBI is up, Bajaj Finance is up 5%. So a lot of these companies are doing really well. And if you look at the consumer durable space, all of this can be attributed to your GST rate cuts that is happening. And weekly market for the Nifty Next 50, here you can see DLF, Cholafin, Bajaj Holdings, ICICI, Lodha. So all the building stocks have done well, quite well actually. Power utilities are also doing well. Consumer durables and non-durables, you can see Varun Beverages went up 3.5%. Britannia is up 3.5% in the last 1 week. Davis Labs is up, little bit of pharma pullback is happening, but pharma is very pocketed pullback, I would say, right? Now, coming to the top updates in India, we see that India's Hindustan Zinc post quarterly profit rise on strong silver and zinc prices. Obviously, they will start making good amount of money as and when silver keeps going up. Dixon Tech Q2 results also came out this week. Higher other income aids profit, margin meets estimates, but the management came and said we are not going to grow as fast as what we were growing before, and that is why the pressure in the stock has now slowly kicked in. Also, larger base has also happened, na? So thoda problem hoga. Coming to popular vehicle Q2 update, we saw the total revenue from operations grow by 1%. Luxury car segment grew by 14%. लोग बोलते हैं पैसा नहीं है, बहुत पैसा है, luxury वाले बहुत खरीद रहे. So commercial vehicle segment also grew by 19%. Passenger vehicle excluding luxury degrew by 11%. मतलब the rich people are buying like there is no tomorrow, right? Other segments, EV spare parts grew by 3%. Overall sales grew by 2%. Now today, Nitin Gadkari ji basically also said that today the automobile industry has surpassed Japan to become the third largest auto industry globally. Very good. India's auto industry is estimated at 22 lakh crores as of now, and the government is aggressively working on alternate fuels. Yeah, okay, no comments. Export potential is high. Reduction in logistics cost will further boost the country's exports, and hydrogen is the fuel of the future, not ethanol. Okay, please note, hydrogen is the fuel of the future. Abhi dhoondna padega, right? Coming to the US market, we saw a company, IBM has made a fresh high this week but ended up closing weak. So the iShares Russell 2000, which is their small cap index kind of a thing, is also doing really well. They're in strong momentum. CoreWeave, which is in this AI Pundli, as I call it, the AI circle that is going on. So they're actually doing a nice break, and this is also close to a breakout with a good risk reward ratio. What is happening in USA from a news standpoint? Watch rate futures fall as bad loans by regional banks add to investor problems. This is actually not good. American Express also sees credit card spending accelerate, fueling a profit beat and raise, which is also not good, right? So if you are saying that the bad loans by regional banks are adding a problem and people are now spending a lot on credit card, and US investors are like that only, they spend like crazy on credit cards, right? So that is something we should definitely be watchful about. Now, looking at the top setups to watch next week, for us, it is Cipla and Borosil Renewables. As you see, both have created a nice base and both are close to a breakout zone. Apart from that, we have two BEL and BEML, both of them again. And we're also seeing a very weird trajectory happening in the defense space. I think today we were tracking the Motilal Oswal defense ETF. Again, that was also looking very interesting today when we were tracking it. But these are some things that we have to obviously look at and keep track of. But again, let's see how they perform. Again, the whole goal of this video is to just to educate you and do as much knowledge as possible in just 5 to 10 minutes. And also for all the people who don't know, we had launched small cases in the past, maybe 1 week ago. Thank God, touch wood, it's doing well for me. And basically why I'm trying to tell you this is because now there is a Diwali offer going on for any of the small cases. If you ever want to look at it, you can look at it. This is only going to be there until the next few days. It's called Diwali off is the coupon code. So for anyone who's looking to buy this or looking to explore these options, you can definitely check this out as well. I will put the link for this in the description below. Awesome. That's it for today. This was the weekly Street Pulse. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know we put a lot of effort into making these weekly Street Pulse. As you can see, there's a lot of different parameters that we look at from an Indian market, US market as well. So I hope this gives you some kind of, quick knowledge that you need in the market. Very soon here we will start adding some recent IPO setups and IPO breakups as well, and maybe some companies that are recently listed. So I will show you all of that in this as well. We will keep building on this going forward. Okay, again, thank you guys and have a great Diwali coming ahead. Spend some good time with your family and just be very safe in this Diwali. Okay, this is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off guys. Take care. See you guys. Bye bye.